Welcome into AZ Audibles. I'm Haley Stasiak with the Audibles crew, Eric Sorensen and Jordan Ham. We've got a special guest. We are out at Desert Vista High School with head coach Dan Hinds. Coach, thanks for coming out.
Thank you for being here.
To begin, we're out here in your weight room, and you've got pretty impressive off-season weight program. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we've got a real good strength coach here at DV, Coach Doug Christophus, and the kids have really bought into his program and what he's doing here, and Doug's a major part of what we're doing, not only with our football program but on our campus. And so we had a great off season. We had we saw a lot of gains with our kids, strength-wise and size-wise, and so we're real excited about what we're seeing coming into this season.
We've got a new quarterback on campus, Derek Klein, transferred in from a school up in Nevada. How is he adjusting to your offense?
Very well. Derek actually fits really well into our offense. Our offensive coordinator, Sean Moran, really likes him. Derek threw real well this summer in the tournaments we went to. He's a tall kid, very smart and very coachable, so we're really excited about him too.
A guy that really jumped out to me last year on the field was James Stagg, just definitely passing the eyeball test, but also filling up the stat sheet as well. How have you seen him progress as a leader coming into his senior year?
Yeah, that's a great question. James is a tremendous leader. James is he's mature beyond his years. We say as a staff he's amazing. Having a conversation with James is like talking to an adult, and so he gets it. He understands the importance of strong leadership. He's not afraid to lead, and the great part about it is our players, they're following him, and so it's nice.
Caleb Humphrey is a player that transferred to you from Alabama, been in the program a couple years. He's put on a lot of weight. He's gotten much stronger, also much faster. He's sort of grown out of that safety position. Now he's going to be playing linebacker for you. Do you feel his best football is ahead of him, even not just next year here at DV, but when he goes on to play in college?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because he played different positions, and I think sometimes it takes a minute to get used to certain spots and certain levels on the field, and now that we've got him at that level, he's coming around though. I tell you, he's right where he needs to be, and once again, he's a real coachable kid, and we're looking for really big things out of him.
Thanks to Coach Hinds for having us out today. Guys, what are some things that you are keeping an eye on as we come closer to week 0?
Well, for me, it's just all the elite quarterbacks in the state. You mentioned Derek Klein here at Desert Vista, Jacob Conover at Chandler, Max Massengale at Saguaro, Spencer Radler, Jack Miller, Jack Plummer. There are going to be so many highlight reel plays this fall because there are so many elite signal callers in the Valley.
We're standing here in the weight room. We talk so much about how the off season is the time to bulk up, to really take care of your body and get ready for the season. I want to see how some of these offensive lines are looking. Over at the ASU 7-on-7 and big man camps, I noticed Mountain Point, Pinnacle, just to name a few of those offensive lines that's really bulked up. And even last week we were talking about Horizon at Horizon. So plenty of talent up front, and I'm sure that they've been residents here in the weight room all off season.
For me, guys, it's these out-of-state competitions. Chandler's hosting IMG. That's a football powerhouse. You get a lot of Division I talent out of that school. Centennial will be hosting St. Thomas Aquinas out of Florida. And Saguaro's got 2 out-of-state matchups, a powerhouse that's kind of testing the talent in other areas of the country.
And it's kind of amazing the progression that's happened over the years with these big-time Arizona programs. It's almost an odd thing if they aren't facing off against an out-of-state power. So the progression has been very interesting, and Arizona's definitely on the map competing against the best.
On location at Desert Vista, this is AZ Audibles. We are counting down to week 0. Be sure to check out Eric's zone read and more of our high school football content on sports360az.com. We'll see you next time.